their patrol car, they heard a gunshot. And for reasons unknown, an individual came up, shot and killed a construction worker.
And our top story tonight at 6, a shock, a tragedy right in the middle of the night on the Watterson Expressway. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Doug Prophet. One man is dead. An LMPD officer is hurt after an ambush that happened at a construction site overnight at the Watterson and Dixie Highway right at the Shively exit. And then late this afternoon, WHAS 11 News has learned the name of the suspect, 25-year-old Keyshawn Joseph Kennard Stewart. This mugshot of him is from a previous arrest. We have team coverage for you here tonight at 6 o'clock. Rachel Droz spending the day finding information about the victim. But first, Shay McAllister has more on the new information we are learning about what happened. Shay in the newsroom.
Well, Doug, we first want to get to the latest on the suspect. According to court documents, he is now charged with multiple different things, including murder, attempted murder of a police officer, attempted first-degree assault of a police officer, wanton endangerment, fleeing or evading police, and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. As for the two victims, including a construction worker and an LMPD officer, they were just doing their jobs.
Shively police responding to a shooting Dixie Highway at I-264. Male in a black Jeep shot.
Dispatchers were first to get the call. An officer had been shot. He was in his Jeep working a traffic detail when the first sign that something wasn't right.
The officer was in their patrol car. They heard a gunshot.
Moments later, police say that shooter was at the officer's window.
Whether he came out of the wood line or parked some ways down, I don't know at this time.
His gun pointed at the patrol officer's face, and then the suspect pulled the trigger.
Officer shot in the face in a black Jeep, again Dixie in 264.
That injured officer then jumping into action.
The officer was able to pursue the suspect and shoot him a couple of times.
Through the chaos, another 911 call came into dispatch. The officer wasn't the only person shot.
Getting multiple reports now in the area, possibly someone else has been shot.
The second victim, later identified as Fred O'Bannon, a construction worker with Louisville Paving, shot and killed in front of his co-workers and then pronounced dead on the scene. Both the officer and the suspect rushed to the hospital.
The officer is stable and being assessed at the hospital right now with his family. The suspect is in custody, expected to survive his injuries.
Police had their man, but still no answers.
We do not have a motive at this time.
No way to know why it happened. Well, the Kentucky State Police is now leading this investigation, and it will be up to the agency as to whether or not they release any more details, such as a motive. Doug?